It's time once again for the Lady Indian Softball Show with Coach Logan Dollins. And Coach, you've had a busy stretch for certain. You had a weekend trip over at McCracken County, then you had the Boot Hill Conference tournament, and then taking on Valley View today. And as we talked to you after that game, uh, tell us a little bit about your thoughts. I know McCracken County had a very good team, and you had to go on the road and you continue to play some good teams after you took on Valley View at home today.
Yeah, McCracken County was a good test for sure. I thought we came out and competed. I thought Hanley threw the ball really well and just had a couple plays here and there that just either didn't make or had an issue with the sun or something along those lines that just kind of fell for McCracken County and we put the barrel on the ball against them. I know Lindley Patterson had a good swing on a terrific day against them. I think she had 2 hits, including a solo homer to kind of get us jump started. But just overall, in game 1, we had the opportunity to face really good pitching, a really solid defense, and just try to keep it as close as we could for a while, and they just executed really well. And then the second game, just again ran into a really good pitcher that I think no hit us. Maybe I know it was the first time this year that we've been no hit. Just a really solid player in the circle, followed behind a really good defense. The Boot Hill Conference wise, I thought we came out and performed. Did what we were supposed to do. Hanley threw really well. Put together really good at bats. Walker at Kennett is a plus pitcher for the Boot Hill. Excuse me. Had really good approaches against her, swung it really well, and then had the opportunity to play Malden direct, a little bit later, and just came out and performed at a high level there. And then, today with Valley View is another quality team to play. I thought we had opportunities to beat them, but just didn't execute very well in the situational hitting realm of it. We've been working on it, but it's softball. It's part of it. Sometimes you don't score runners just because you face good pitching, and that's kind of the goal of it, going towards the end stretch.
Well, congratulations on that Boot Hill tournament championship. I know that's become a tradition with this group of girls, and going over there and then shutting out Zenith Hornersville with Southland 15-0, and then beating Malden 12-2. Valley View, I saw you got behind early, but the girls battled back in that one, and would have been easy for them to quit. Looked like they were down 5-0 at one point.
Yeah, definitely. And that kind of shows the heart of our team. Towards the end of the season, we could have easily, allowed Valley View to shut the door, and we found ways to, get hits late in the game and scored 4 runs, made it a 5-4 ball game, and had an opportunity. Bailey put down a really good bunt on a bang bang play that would have, really gave us some more momentum, and it. It's just the call went the other way. And then, from there, Valley View being a good team, added 2 more in the top of the 7th, and we just, couldn't really get anything going at the end of that inning.
Well, Lance Penn was with me on my baseball broadcast today, and he said that you two talk quite a bit, and you're very similar to Coach Aaron New. You don't shy away from good competition because that's what makes your team better.
Right. I believe the way to win a championship is you have to put together a championship type schedule. And, in years past, we've had opportunities, to make a run. And I believe that if you're not prepared for the postseason, the emotional swing, that's when bad things start to happen. The good thing about McCracken County is it felt like a postseason game. Energy was high. You had two really good teams that were facing each other. Same thing with the Boot Hill Conference. It felt like a district tournament, and that's why our goal is to put as many tough teams on the schedule, because at some point you're going to have to win a a 4-3 ball game, or come back from a 5-2 ball game. And if you don't put yourself in that position, when you get in the teeth, sometimes you get shell shocked, and you can't ever fight your way out of it.
Well, you have 2 regular season games remaining. Graves County, you go on the road over in Kentucky again, and I'm sure they'll have a good ball club. And then Paragould comes to Kennett on the 7th of May, and then district tournament starts the 10th through the 13th. So, yeah, that district's just right around the corner.
Yeah, it's creeping up on us. 2 quality teams to take on before we get to that moment. I'm excited to go see Graves County, just somebody new, and then Paragould. I haven't had the opportunity to ever play Paragould. We may have in the past. I know they're a solid little bunch as well. So got 2 tough opponents to end the season, and then sorry, I think I cut out for a second.
Okay, now,
once the districts hit, the pressure begins to unfold on you, and you got to learn how to live with pressure and play with pressure. And you don't have to be perfect, but you just have to be perfect in the win column at the end of the day.
Well, Coach, that district will be at Malden. When will the seeds come out for that? All right, we've had technical problems with Coach Logan Dollins, but we appreciate him joining us for the Coaches Show, and we'll talk again next week as we get set for the district tournament.